What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jay Hud with another video, man. It's just a quick little video where I'm going to be talking about the skills of listening. Because sometimes when we deal with our youth, we don't want to listen to nothing. We want to tell them what to do, and we say, that's it. Nothing else. I don't want to hear nothing. And sometimes that can cause your kids to rebel against you and want to go other places and talk. They feel like they can't trust to talk to you because you're always going to yell and scream and tell them you want it your way, and that's it. And that's not how it should be. Even with dealing with kids that might not be related to you, kids that's in your neighborhood, you have to know how to talk to these kids. You have to know how to listen. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can't listen, then you're not going to be able to get the kids' attention because they're going to be like, this guy just wants to talk. He don't want to let me say nothing. So you have to be able to listen to what these kids are talking about, man. And that's the only way you're going to know what's going on inside their heads and what they're thinking and how they're thinking. Because you got these kids that's thinking like, I don't care if I die. That's retarded. That's crazy. I never thought like that. Even when I was doing wrong, I still felt like I wanted to make a difference. I wanted to do something good. You think I grew up wanting to fucking sell drugs and go to jail and all that shit? Hell no. Who wants to do that? Who want to spend half of their life in a prison cell? Waiting to go to commissary, waiting to use the phone, taking a shit with a motherfucker in the room with you and shit like that. Who wants to do that? I know I don't. I don't want to be in the cell with another motherfucker snoring, farting, and you just fucking sitting there like, fuck it, this is my life for the rest of my goddamn life. In the goddamn cell with another man that I might not know, that might not get along with, I might have problems with. Sooner or later, you're gonna have problems with your cellie because he's gonna get on your nerves so goddamn bad that you ain't gonna be gonna hear it. Why this thing won't let me do it, man? I'm trying to send this video to this Knicks for Life channel I got. I'll be talking about the Knicks. I got a Knicks for Life channel, y'all. Go subscribe to the channel. We just talking about our Knicks. Nothing fancy. We just talking about the Knicks and how they're playing good. You know, give somebody something to talk about. We got a lot of Knicks platforms out here. So I'm just asking that you guys go to Knicks for Life, no haters, and subscribe to the channel, guys. Please. You know, but back to what I was saying about these kids and thinking it's all right to go to jail. I spent 24 years of my life in prison. And I don't really talk a lot about that because it ain't nothing I'm fucking proud of. Going to jail at 17 for armed robbery in a prison with a bunch of grown-ass men. I don't know nobody. My uncle, my brother's there, but I'm in a different block. And, you know, I can't come out because I'm only 17. So I'm like a youth. They're waiting. Everybody had to go to the prison when you got this back in the 80s. 1981 to 82, when I got sentenced, I had to go to the Summers Correctional Prison. That was the prison, the state prison. Everybody had to get their inmate number. My inmate number was 122-300. James Hudson is my name. If you want to look it up and check it and check my record, you more than welcome to do so. I spent 25 years of my life in prison because I'd rather try to take something from somebody than go get a fucking job when I was in high school and needed money. My mother was struggling, so I decided to fucking rob a fucking store. Me and my younger brother and one of my boys. And my best friend, he the one who told on me, man. My best friend, Eddie Davis, rest in peace. He got shot and killed during the robbery. The white guy shot him, had a gun after he robbed him. The white dude pulled out the gun. His girl was tricking with the dude, and boom, the white dude shot my boy and killed him. I was in prison when it happened. That was my best friend. He was like my brother, man. But he hurt me. He told on us, man. He told on me and my brother. And I guess the girl had seen him when he took his mask off. And she spotted him. And he had robbed her boyfriend a while ago. So she told on him and he told on us. So I ended up getting a 12-year bid, 6 to 12. He got probation. My brother got 16, 8 to 16 because he had other cases. And so I was in the prison at 17. My brother had went to the prison. He was already, because he got caught before me. I was on the run for a while, and my girlfriend, my son's mother had got me out on bond, so I was out on bond for a while until I got sentenced. When I got sentenced, I went to the prison, and I'm not gonna front. The prison was rough, man. Big ass prison, big ass halls, long ass hallways. I'd never been to jail before. I'm scared to death. I'm not gonna lie, I'm 17. I ain't no sucker, but I'm scared. I don't know what to expect. I ain't got no weapons. These big ass motherfuckers walking by, they put me in a cell with this big ass motherfucker from inmate. They swapped the inmate from Connecticut with him from down south prison somewhere. He was a big motherfucker, and he was in there for killing 2 goddamn state troopers. And I was like, man, they got me in a cell with this motherfucker. What if I make the wrong move? I big ass country motherfucker. Now I was sleeping with my clothes on. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was sleeping with my clothes on, everything, sneakers, everything. My brother came by one day. He's like, yo, why you sleeping in your fucking clothes, nigga? Take your clothes off. You straight? I was like, I got maybe some pajamas, sweatpants or something and shit. He gave me some sweatpants, put my sweatpants on, and I could start going to the rec and shit. You know, we started smoking and hanging out, and I started to fit in and shit. Next thing you know, I was getting transferred. I'm going to the young Cheshire, to a young prison for the young guys. That's 17 and under, 18 and under. But they doing a lot of time, but they just youth. These guys, the young boys, 60 years, 20 years, 30 years. So they send me there. It's like different cottages. It was called Cheshire Youth Institution at the time, CYI, 42 Jarvis Street. I'll never forget. I stayed there a long time. I stayed there like 4 years, 5 years during my time. I got my high school diploma in there. And I got a sentence modification. I ended up getting out a little early, went to a halfway house. And, you know, I was angry. Once I went to the halfway house, my girlfriend had cheated on me and I was hearing about it. So I was angry. I didn't want to hear nothing from nobody. I didn't want to hear nothing from nobody, nothing. And so I was just angry. My mother was living on Congress Avenue over a package store. I was like, what the fuck, in the ghetto? We ain't had no fucking money. Salute to all you people. Salute to all you people that's that's listening, man. What's up, MG? I see you over there. What's up, man? You see, I got you with the rich over there. When we blow up, you're gonna be knocking their head off if they get stupid. Money Green, I see you. Yeah, but you know, so I was just like, damn. My mother's living over the package store. She's struggling. She's working at the VA hospital, but she's struggling. You know what I'm saying? She's struggling real bad, so she ain't got a lot of money. So, you know, I'm looking in the front of my house. It's like niggas standing in front of the package store, motherfuckers smoking crack, niggas shooting dope. So every morning I come outside, motherfuckers asking about where the dope at, where the dope at. So I'm like, damn, I gotta get some fucking dope so I can make some fucking money. And that's what I did. So I started selling fucking dope. And I started making money, man. I got lit. I got lit off it. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't the right thing to do. But back then I had just got out of jail. I ain't had no money. I ain't had no guidance. I ain't had no peer mentors, no peer mentor programs. It wasn't nothing, nobody to help you. Parole ain't want to hear shit. All they said is just don't get in trouble or you're going back to jail. They ain't want to hear shit. They ain't trying to help you get no job. None of that shit like it is now. They ain't trying to help you do nothing. They just want to know if you got in trouble and your ass going back to jail. That's all they care about. I see you, money. I see you, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's all they care about. They don't care about nothing else. And so it's up to us to let these young kids know, man, that the streets will trick you out of your freedom and out of your life. And us as adults, us men and women as adults that be around these children, these kids, and think that we don't have no obligation to talk to these kids, then you something is wrong with you. Because if you can't take the time to try to explain to the youth the way they going is wrong, it's going to end up in death or institutions, then something is wrong with you, especially if you live that life and you know that life is not rewarding at the end. There's no reward for that street life. There's no reward for it. There's none. There's only prisons and institutions for the street life. I got my boy Derek Miller, this kid from New Haven. Look it up. Derek Miller, 57, Hamden, killed his wife. He shot his wife and then tried to shoot himself, thinking that he was going to get away with that. They say forensics knew that he self-inflicted a wound after he shot his wife. He's going to jail for the rest of his life. Now, was that a smart decision? No. What was he thinking? Did he just act off instinct like most of these young kids do? They just act off instinct and then they be like, damn, why the fuck did I do that? They're sitting in prison. I'm gonna tell you, one time I had 8 years and I had 3 years violent probation. This is my last bid. 11 years. I was up at everybody got to go to Walker. It's the orientation prison. When you got over 2 years, you have to go up to Walker. It's in Hartford. You got to go there, get processed. They give you what level you're gonna be, what jail you're gonna go to, and all that. Man, when I was up there, man, I seen so many young kids in there for capital felony murder. Almost the whole jail is kids like 18, 19, 20, 17, 19, 21, 20. All these young kids got murdered and they up there laughing and joking. They don't even know how serious this shit is because they never dealt with it. They never been through it. Nobody explains this to them. So they sitting back and they laughing and joking and they're kids. You can see that they're kids. You look at them and say, these are kids that just made mistakes. They not violent criminals. They just had guns and just squeezed the gun and killed somebody, not thinking or just off instinct, thinking they was tough. Now they ain't got no guns. They're in jail. They're back to themselves. They're back to little boys and little kids. So these COs have to treat them like kids because that's what they are. They're running around, screaming, making noise, playing games, laughing, joking. And it's sad to see. That's why I went to school and I just graduated bachelor's degree with human services in December. That just passed. I just got my bachelor's. I'm going to go for my master's in social work, but I want to work with these kids, man. I want to go in these prisons. I want to work with these kids, man, because it's a sad situation. And I want to work with these kids out here before they get themselves jammed up into that type of jackpot, because it's out here and I see it every day, man. These young kids are carrying guns, man. It's like when I go outside and I'm talking to these kids, they got guns on them. That's why I don't interview nobody and none of that, because they live in that street life. They live in that gang life. They live in it. They really live in it. And I don't want to put nobody's face up here and they might get in trouble for something they say. I'm not doing that. I'm not that type of guy. I don't want nobody going to jail because I interviewed them and they said something that they do in a criminal act or live in a criminal lifestyle. I'm not going to do that. I want to help kids. I'm going to talk to kids that want to get out of this shit. I want to talk to kids that want a new way, that want to learn something, that don't have nobody to help them. So I want to be there to try to help them. And that's my job. And that's why I say, all you people that's listening, you know what I'm saying? It ain't about no fancy equipment and all this type of shit and all. It's about saving these kids' life. And that's what I'm dedicated to do. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, please sub to the channel and like the channel, because it's about helping the youth. And that's what I want to do. I want to help the youth. And I'm serious about this. It's not a game. It's not a joke. That's why I say subscribe to the channel, donate to the channel, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I got one donation since I've been doing this, and that's from Miss Playful, and I appreciate it. And it's still sitting there because all donations will be used to try to help the youth in the inner cities. Until I find out something to do with it, that's what I'm going to use it for. But I'm not going to touch it. It's going to stay there until it builds up. Maybe I can buy something and give it away up here to one of the youth that tap in or something. The fifth youth that tap in and say if I tell them to say something or whatever, they email me and say it, then they're the one who win the prize. And that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start doing giveaways and everything. I just want to get this channel up and running, man. You know what I'm saying? We have to save our youth, because look what happened in the Capitol, man. They got motherfuckers running up in the Capitol. So if they're not safe, we're not safe as poor black people living in the inner city. We need help. We need help. And it starts with us. We have to help each other. If we can't help each other, then, man, we need to stop being up here, man. Because this shit is not cool, man. Just coming up here trying to look good and trying to sound good and trying to get money and shit, but ain't doing nothing for nobody. What does that do? That don't do nothing for nobody. I want to help people. I want to help people, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna help people. I'm not gonna be standing around and coming up here just to try to sound good. And man, I can't get this video. It won't upload. I don't understand why. I've been waiting for this video to upload for the longest, man. That's all right though, but like, people don't want to listen and people don't want to tune in. That's on you, because you're missing something good. You're gonna miss something great. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna miss something great. And I'm not just saying that just to be saying. You're gonna miss something great. J Hud and the Huddy Mob, save our youth. We gonna do this damn thing, and we ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna get that green screen hooked up. I'm gonna start putting that information up there that needs to be put up there, so we can see what's going on around the world, and we can see how our youth are getting treated. But you know what I want to shed light to? I want to shed light to the youth that's doing good in our community, not just for the people that's not doing good, because that's our problem too. We don't talk about the youth that's doing good. They got a lot of youth out here that's doing the damn thing, man, for real. It's a few youth that be downtown. They be going to the meetings, the community meetings. They talking to the fucking politicians. They trying to get stuff done. And I respect them. And that's what I'm going to start. That's the type of stuff I'm going to start hanging around. I'm going to start going downtown to these meetings. I'm going to start recording this stuff. I'm going to start doing all that. For real. I'm going to start doing all that because it's worth it, man. It's worth it. It's worth it. For real. It's worth it, man. And I'm gonna grow educational wise, just educational wise. I'm not trying to grow no other kind of way. I just want to grow as far as if I can get this channel up and running and get people to start donating and helping, and we can get this house for these youth, because I want to get a Save Our Youth recovery house. That's what I want to do. Save Our Youth recovery house, man. And that's my goal. And that's why I've been pounding these applications up here. That's why y'all haven't been seeing me that much. I've been filling out applications. I've been calling HRs, and I've been trying to get employed. I graduated with my bachelor's degree in human services. I got to put that to work. I can't just go to school and get it and then don't put it to work, because it'll be a waste of time. I got lives to save. If I save one, then I did my job. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to save a life today. It's your boy J Hud, man. I'm out of here, man. Peace.